like science, the vibe gon' unify me. Kick off campus out, drunk off the Frank, they be whining. Took off, take a lot, still can't deliver it, going. It's Candy, I am stepping with Candy. Talking your twins in the back, what we doing?
Again, it triggers when it's not supposed to. That sound was not supposed to be there. Swear to God. But yo, listen to me real quick, right? I'm not gonna take too much of your time. Yo, I don't know if, I had the za a little way too much nowadays. Or, what I be thinking to myself is really real, because wouldn't you think that YouTube creators, especially if you are a YouTube creator that has had, you know what I'm saying, a pretty lengthy journey with your YouTube career and things like that, right? I'm pretty sure you've had people that have told you, hey man, you're crazy for this YouTube thing. You're crazy creating these YouTube videos. You're pretty insane, looking at you with that kind of weirdo eye. Like, ugh. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It was literally this year, 2026, man, because, okay, I started my shit like pretty recently, in 2025. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I perfected. There's always room for improvement, but the level at where I'm at, I'm saying, I feel like I perfected that only this year, 2026, gang. You know what I'm saying? And it still was somebody looking at me like, bro, like, YouTubers, you trying to tell me YouTuber? And this was a colleague. You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, you trying to be YouTuber? Because, hey, look, I'm also searching for any way to get about that 9-to-5 situation that I got going on, right? But anyway, I'm telling this man, I'm like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying my luck in there, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. Wish me luck type shit. Like, man, come on. Yeah. You know the whole conversation. Still looking at neighbors like they crazy. Still looking at neighbors like they crazy for trying to do, whatever they trying to do. But then, you know what? I feel like, I took a step back. And then that sort of thing. Because, obviously, we see a whole lot of people becoming successful at the craft. Right? Successful at the craft of content creation and things like that, And so I took that situation, I took that whole, conversation with me and this guy, whole POV of people starting out, especially at a time when this whole content creation thing was unpopular, people starting out and being cold crazy. I took that whole situation and I extrapolated into, the scenario of a crazy person. An insane bum who's out on the street, begging for this. Okay, not begging for this, right? Okay, no, let me take that back.
I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. I had to go back on it. My bad, chat. My apologies. I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. I just had a brain fart.
Look, I think what I'm looking for is like the kind of person that like does his own thing, right? Doesn't beg at all. The begging one, that one, I take that back fully. But doesn't beg, yeah, bummy. You know what I'm saying? May take a while for you to see him kind of put together, not entirely clean, but a little put together, I guess, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe stench there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Talking to themselves, talking business conversation. You don't know where they going. You know what I'm saying? Talking to themselves. Sometimes fighting, arguing. I'm talking about those kind of people. I don't know. I'm looking at those people with a whole new respect, because it's like, you looking at that person insane for whatever seeds that they planted there. And here's another thing. It is a possibility that the rest of the world may so misunderstand that they are quick to diagnose it, however. And sometimes, yes, it is. It is a medical diagnosis. Okay, it is a medical. But I'm just like, look, man, don't think about this too deeply. Listen to what I'm trying to say. It's like, looking at somebody, keep going until something works. You know what I'm saying? And being looked at as insane. I'm just looking at the principle of just insanity, gang. Just being looked at as insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're crazy for this. But working at it, especially if it works. Okay, maybe the example that I used was terrible, right? Okay, because that individual, right? They're not building anything. You know what I'm saying? Talking to themselves like that in public, this, that, and third. Maybe urinating in public, maybe, masturbating in public. Whoa! Pleasuring themselves. in public. No. Okay, those people are mad insane. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I brought that example up. I'm just saying the principle of just being labeled insane. Like you're crazy. You know what I mean? In their own world, listen to me. In their own world, these insane people who do crazy things in public, they are building something worth holding on to. In their own world, in their own heads. The same way you, Mr. or Miss Zero View YouTube average viewer type creator. Hey, I'm there with you, gang. I'm there with you, gang. Hey, motherfucker can go a whole half a month 0 views. It's crazy, right? But hear this. You're not insane, gang. You're not insane. You're building something that's worth holding on to, gang. Simple. You know what I mean? I don't know who had to hear this, but you know, it's like burnout is there. You know what I'm saying? Discouragement, this, that, and the third. But I'm telling you, man, it's like once your vision is clear, man, once your vision is literally solidified and you've galvanized that thing within your own internal POV vision, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, to hell how insane it looks, gang. Facts. To hell how insane it looks. The same way that guy that I just broke down for you, you know what I'm saying, in public, that insane public guy. I don't know what they call those type of people. Alright? I don't know. Might as well just come up with my own term for that. Just for research purposes. Right? Just so we can understand one another when we talk. Come on, bro. Nothing deeper than that. But same way that motherfucker could like look at you and like, bro, get out my way, gang. First of all, I don't even look. Yo, have y'all met the type that would like look at like whatever money you're ready to offer? Look at you like, man, get out my way, nigga. I don't need that bullshit, man. yo, and you like, and you're low key offended because you like, gang, how do you not need this? They're like, bro, like, nigga, I'm damn near ready to fight.